Greetings! You're watching Septum Sen vs. the World. I'm Septum Sen. Today, we're going to review Santa Claus, the movie. Now, before we get to that, I have to address a little tidbit, something to remember when you're picking out Santa Claus, the movie. You want Santa Claus, the movie. You do not want Santa Claus, the movie, or Santa Claus, the movie. I, of course, was first saw this Mexican Santa Claus movie while watching Mystery Science Theater 3000. I was a big fan, and eventually I had to get it, just because it is just so bad it's good in some aspects film. This film, of course, is an interesting take on Santa Claus, because he lives up in this weird candy palace with all of this weird stuff going on. I mean, Santa knows, he knows Merlin, and then, he has a bunch of kids from all around the world working on his toys in his toy shop. Now, that's all well and good, and he's doing pretty well until his friend, until his rival, the devil. Yes, Santa Claus's rival is apparently the devil. Yeah, Satan is Santa's, is Santa's rival. Not that other one. Santa, yeah. And so Satan sends his good old pal Stitch over there to cause mischief by giving the little girls and boys evil suggestions, send them astray. But Santa rewards all those good little boys and girls, except for the ones working in his factories. And he manages to come out on top in the end with his many little gadgets. So, the good. Well, this was a very imaginative film. I mean, it was very imaginative. And there were a couple of good lessons. Don't steal. There were some genuinely good and interesting kids and characters in this. And it wasn't, like I said, it was very creative with the set design. Yeah, very creative. So, now we've gotten down to that, let's go to the bad. Well, it's boring. This movie drags horribly throughout this. I thought, well, I will try it in the original Mexican version with the original Spanish soundtrack and see how that goes. Well, that didn't work out too well. I also, have some issues as it doesn't quite hold up to today's standards, if you know what I mean. Also, whenever I see Santa's workshop, I don't see what you're saying here. This is what I see when I see Santa's workshop. And that kind of, again, doesn't play well on the movie. I feel like a lot of the scenes with Stitch are a little bit too comical in a Tom and Jerry sense. The notions are pretty simple, but that's aimed at kids, so it's understandable. But last but not least are the reindeer. I mean, you gotta understand, these things, I can't explain it. What can I do to... Ah! You stay away. You stay away. Okay, back off. You don't. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. They go away. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here before those things come back. So I would give Santa Claus a 5 out of 10. There are some amusing elements to it, but if I were you, I would stick to watching it on Mystery Science Theater. Take care.